Warning: the following program is intended for mature audiences only. It may contain explicit language, adult talk, and actions not suitable for younger listeners. Viewer discretion is advised. Enjoy the show.
Welcome back to the No Game Plan podcast. Again, we're your hosts. I'm Caleb.
And Zach here.
Today, we're going to be going over our music taste, how it's changed over the years, what we kind of listen to now, and yeah, that'll be today's podcast.
Yeah, it'll definitely be an eventful podcast because we have a lot to talk about: concerts, music, what's changed, like throughout high school and stuff. But yeah,
Should be a good podcast.
we're just gonna dive right in. I think. I mean, we don't really need
start out with what we listened to growing up. We both grew up in pretty Christian houses, so it was a lot of like early 2000s Christian rock, a little Skillet action. That was probably the biggest band I listened to
Yeah,
growing up.
definitely.
What about you? Anything else?
Definitely some Christian music. But I have older siblings, so I grew up listening like to Breaking Benjamin, like a lot of like alternative rock, like Alice in Chains, Nirvana, a lot of like that stuff, like '90s stuff, because I have siblings that were born in the '90s, so kind of grew up listening to that like older rock stuff. But yeah,
I'd say probably started changing to more rap.
yeah.
Get to that middle school stage, you
Middle
try
school,
to
high school, definitely just. I'd say it was basically just rap. That was
a
it.
little Kendrick action. He's still the cover of my workout playlist on Spotify wearing a Cortland jersey. He was there in 2013. Did that spring fling.
Yeah, too bad we don't have enough money to.
Yeah, too bad we have Ross Lynch doing it now.
Yeah. Ooh, Driver era.
Yep. Yeah, a lot of Kendrick,
God,
some
dude.
J. Cole too, back in the day.
Lots of Drake, lots of Future, all those
Yeah.
rappers, all the mainstream rappers.
Definitely a lot of Future. I would say mine would be Kendrick. My Mad City, that
City.
era, bro. Come on, now. That was my shit.
Yeah. Yeah, Mad City was good. Swimming Pools, I know that song by like Heart, basically.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm a big Kendrick fan as well too. I really listened to him a lot. Him and Drake and Future and a lot of other rappers, mainstream rappers.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, throughout middle school, high school, that's basically all we listened to.
Mm-hmm. High school, I got really into Pop Smoke later in high school. Still listen to him now. Rest in peace,
Yeah,
the
rest in
Woo,
peace.
baby. Yeah, he's still in my top 5 artists. I got him at, I think, number 4 or 5 still. Yeah, he's still in my top 5 at number 4. So yeah, that's my favorite rapper. Even though I don't listen to it as much anymore. That's my guy.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Woo back, baby.
Where?
Yeah, that was through high school, and it changed up a lot. Mine changed to mostly country. Started getting a little more metal more recently, mostly because of this guy here.
Yes, sir.
We'll get into it later, but we went to a Korn concert last year now.
Yeah,
that
last
was
year.
pretty fun.
That was a blast. Yeah, that was this past. Can't even speak, dude. Jeez.
Thoroughly.
It was this past
Not really.
September when we were at school. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was my second time seeing them.
Yeah, like you mentioned earlier, also Alice in Chains. I think they might have snuck into my top 5 or at least top 10 this year. Been listening to them a lot. Well, Man in the Box action. That's definitely my top song from them. But yeah, a lot of country for me.
Had some technical difficulties once
with
again.
the mic.
Yeah, with the mic.
Two straight episodes uncut.
Yeah, uncut footage.
Yep.
But yeah, I accidentally hit the button, so we're just gonna keep going now. But yeah, you were talking about that you kind of transitioned into country.
We've gotten in there. And then yeah, been a big country guy. See it on the shirt, Mr. Morgan Wallen. His new stuff is still good, but Dangerous album will never be topped. Some of his more stuff that isn't as popular is his best stuff. Silverado for Sale. It's a good song. What else? Wondering About the Wind. If you know, you know. It's a good song. But yeah, him, Riley Green, I think was my second artist this year. A lot of his old stuff I've been listening to for a while. But yeah, it's kind of what I've been listening to.
Yeah, I'll just do a quick rundown of what my YouTube music recap was for 2024. At one, I got Korn. It's probably my favorite band. Um, yeah, 43 hours listening to Korn. At two, I have Stained. I was in the top 0.1% of Stained listeners. I listen to a lot of Stained. I love Stained. I've seen them, I think, 3 times in concert now. I've seen them in like Massachusetts. I saw them at Darien Lake once, and there's another time as well. Three, I have Linkin Park. Linkin Park's a really good band too. I like them a lot. Um, they don't have Chester anymore, but they're starting to make new music again, and they came out with a new album with their new singer. At four, I got Deftones. I love Deftones, dude. A lot of like heavy, like grungy music that they have. I'm also seeing them in April this year in Philadelphia, so that's going to be a blast going with my siblings. And number five, I got Godsmack. I listen to them a lot. Seen them probably 5 times now. I think 5 times. They've gotten better every single time. Um, yeah, they've been really good. That's my top five for 2024. A lot of like heavier metal stuff, rock. That's what I've been listening to mainly this year. What do you got, man?
So the rest of my top five, like I said, I got Morgan at one. Um, I want to look at my top song from him actually, if I can find that. Let's see. I don't know if I can find it, but a lot of the Dangerous album, like I mentioned. I think I had Silverado for Sale in my top five. Rest of my top five: Riley Green at two. That's my dog. I kind of like him better than Morgan now. He's got some stuff that just hits a little bit more.
Hits
Um,
home.
yes, sir.
Personal.
Yes, sir. I got Hardy at three. We saw him last summer. I got some stuff from his older albums. I think my top song from him was Truck. It's a good one. And then, like I mentioned, I had Pop Smoke at four. Rest in peace to Woo.
That
And then at five,
dude's so unique, bro.
yeah,
Like
his
so
voice was so
unique.
good. His voice was bass, literally just bass.
Yeah, it was like the craziest voice I've ever heard.
And then number five, I got Zach Top. I don't know if you know who that is, but been listening to him pretty much all year. He had a new album. His first album come out this year or last year, I should say now. And yeah, I've been listening to him this year. Got some good stuff. And he's only
Is
getting
he a
more.
country artist?
Yeah, he's
Oh,
only getting
nice.
more popular. So good for him. Hopefully I can see him in concert sometime. That'd be sick.
Yeah, that would be cool. All right, let's see.
Been listening to a little bit more Future lately too, especially at the gym. Little Demon,
Little Demon, yeah.
sick of song.
Yeah, that's fire. It gets me hyped at the gym. All right. I'm going to go over my top 5 songs of this past year. Let's see. At one, I got What If by Creed. I think I listened to it like over 200 something times. I had it on repeat for like a while. Um,
Fair.
Number two, I got Predictable by Korn on their self titled album. Super dope song, bro. Like, if you like Korn, man, listen to it. That album's like one of a kind, one of the best albums ever created. Number three, I got Hold On by Korn. It's kind of like a less, not as known song. It's on their Untitled album. There's a lot of cool, like, electronic kind of like beats to it. Really good song. Number 4, I got Change by Stained on their Break the Cycle album. It's a really good album, also a good song. And my last one is this is a good one. Y'all Want a Single. This
Yep.
is one of our favorite songs from Korn. This is on their Take a Look into the Mirror album. It's also my girlfriend's favorite song from them. So yeah, that's my top 5 songs from my 2024 soundtrack.
Nice. Can't believe you listened to What If like over 200 times.
Yeah. Yeah, it was I was definitely in that mood to listen to it. It was just
That
good.
at work, Syracuse time, or
Yeah, definitely. That was part of it.
fair enough.
Yeah, definitely part of it for that.
Nice.
I also want to mention, this is kind of surprising to me, but I had only 15,000 minutes
That's a
on
lie.
music,
It's got
on YouTube Music. Almost 16,000, which is kind of BS to me.
Yep.
Because if you ask him, he knows how much music I listen to.
Yep.
And I always have music on.
Just as much,
Whether
if
it's if
not
I'm
more
in the
than I do.
shower, if it's
Yep.
I'm driving, at the gym, whatever, doing homework, I'm always listening to music. So I think I got scammed there. You know,
Yeah.
I really think it's kind of some bullshit, bro. It's
Yeah.
kind of some bullshit. I don't know. I just wanted to mention that because
Nice.
stupid, dude.
All right, my top 5 songs this year, coming in at number 1, "This Side of a Dust Cloud" by Morgan Wallen off the Dangerous album. Hit home this year. Talk about some things in later episodes that might explain that a little bit more. Maybe a little bit. What else do I have? I got "Never Lie." That's from Zach Top off his first album, Cold Beer Country Music. It's a pretty good song. Like it a lot. What else do I got here?
Any Alice in Chains in that list or what?
Not in the top 5,
No, We Die Young.
unfortunately.
Come on,
No.
dude. I'm
Maybe
not even
2 years
joking you.
ago. 2 years
I'm not
ago.
even joking you, dude. 2 years ago, we were working,
It
and
was the first day
it
of
was on
work
the first day of
of that
work,
summer.
and
We
I
listened to it
show
12
him
times in a
this
row.
song from Alice in Chains. It's from their Facelift album. It's called We Die Young. And we played that, dude, like 12 times on the way to the job site.
Yep.
Like 12 times. And now it's been like one of our favorite songs that we always listen to.
And then we took lunch that day. We drove to like a Chick-fil-A, like 20 minutes away from the job site. And we just listened to it the whole way there, the whole way back too. You're like, why
It's a
not?
good song,
It's,
man.
it's getting us going, getting us through this day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a banger. What else do I got on here? Let's see. We got "Break Up More Often," Riley Green. It's another good song from
Yeah,
him.
man.
It's from his Different Around Here album. It's an oldie, but goodie from him. What else do I got in here? No Hardy, surprisingly in the top 5, despite going to see him in concert and jamming for, you know, hours before and after that concert. Yeah, I was kind of surprised that wasn't on there. Let's see what else I got. Oh, you're gonna. I got some Pop Smoke on here. If you want to take a guess at
Like,
what it could be,
like which song?
yeah, I've played it at Red Jug before.
Oh.
You're probably not gonna. It's Hotel Lobby by Pop Smoke.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't.
Hotel Lobby. That one.
Yeah.
That's fire. That one snuck in
Yeah.
there. I was probably listen to it at the gym for the most part. But yeah, that one was on
I thought it
there.
was gonna be the one where it's like.
Nah, not on this one, but yeah, no. I was kind of surprised to see that one on there, but it's a banger. So you know what? We fuck with it. And then rounding out the top 5, we got. Where are you at? Come on now. Our internet's a little dysfunctional today, so
a lot of
just bear with
technical
me.
difficulties lately.
Yeah,
Sorry.
everything's been a little laggy. Ooh, I got a very different song. Limp Bizkit, little break stuff. Going with the
Yes,
top five.
sir.
That's
Limp
definitely
Bizkit.
gym hit, and then we just always played it
At school, we
at
played a
parties
lot when
and
we were like
stuff.
drinking
Yeah,
and stuff, and everyone wants to get fired up. We play
yeah.
break stuff.
That was the
I've also
last
seen them in
last song in the
concert
top
this
five.
past summer. They were really good. They played a really good show. I've been to a lot of concerts, man. I have lots of stories we will cover.
Yeah,
I promise you.
nice. I Lil Baby did drop an album that I'm looking to listen to. Could do an album reaction to that possibly, but he hasn't dropped a good album in like a few years now, so I'm kind of hoping it's a good one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll dig into that. We'll dig into that for sure.
Mhm. You want to start talking about concerts?
Yeah, let's do it.
Go for it,
You
man.
want me to start?
Yeah, start it off.
All right, all right. So, like I said before, I've been to a lot of concerts. We've been to a few concerts. This past summer, we went to Hardy. He's a country artist. He's
Country
really
rock now
country
too.
rock, actually. Sorry, it was a really good show. Played for a pretty long
Played,
time
yeah, he
too.
played a good amount of
It
songs.
was fun. We obviously got plastered. I
Yep,
mean,
we're pretty
we're at a country
pretty
concert. What
slaughtered.
do you expect? You
Yeah,
know.
don't remember the openers. I think we didn't even get into the concert until halfway through the last opener, though. So
Yeah, we didn't get until
it's all
late,
right.
but it was a
I
really
think
good
it was
concert.
Kip Moore. I don't remember any of the songs he played. Sorry,
Yeah.
but yeah, the rest of the concert was pretty good.
Yep. Yep.
Good time.
A lot of fun. I also saw Limp Bizkit this summer. That was a lot of fun. That was a really good time. Had a blast. And then most recently in September, we talked about this a little bit ago. Me and him saw Corn. We also went with some friends of ours from school and my girlfriend as well. That was in New Jersey.
A little sketchy area,
Yeah,
Camden, right outside of Philly.
yeah, it was like right outside of Philly, dude. I'm driving through,
Yep.
and I'm like wondering if we're gonna make it to this concert, dude. It's like traffic's crazy.
Yep.
We're trying to get to this hotel, you
Middle of
know,
nowhere.
yeah, middle of
Middle
nowhere.
of East Jesus
Yeah,
in New Jersey.
but we made it. It was a great show, man. Well, we're gonna
Yeah.
show some clips of that
Yep.
probably in this video.
Gojira opened for them
Yeah,
too. That was
Gojira was
great.
really good too. We got to see some of their music as well. That was fantastic. They're like super like heavy, but like super tight,
Mm-hmm.
like super good, like musically with their notes and stuff. They sound very similar to like their music on like a music app, and
Mm-hmm.
then transitioning that to like a live performance. So, and then Um, I got to see Korn again the next day after. We drove all the way from New Jersey, drove back to Cortland,
Yep.
and then I went with my sister. My sister picked me up at school. We went to Massachusetts and saw Korn. It's kind of a crappy environment, though. It was raining on us like the whole concert, but it was still a good show. So it was good.
Nice.
What about you? What else you got?
In the past, I still have yet to see Morgan Wallen. I should have. Well, I almost went last year with my ex, but I'm glad I didn't because some things happened later on that made me glad to not spend $1,000 on 2 tickets to go see him in Toronto. Would have been fun. Same time, looking back, I'm glad I didn't go. But yeah, I've yet to see him. I've seen both Lukes, Combs, and Brian out in Canandaigua. It's a few, like 40 minutes away from where we live here. Those were both pretty good concerts. I'd say Combs was better. Luke Bryan kind of just stumbles around like a drunk half his show, which is fun, but you're there to see good music. Luke Combs was fantastic. Um, I haven't really seen much else besides that. Not
I
really
got a
a.
lot
I
more to
wasn't
say.
really a big concert guy ever.
Yeah, I've seen quite a few country concerts, believe it or not. Me and my girlfriend saw Morgan Wallen. That was a super cool show. I've seen Luke Bryan like twice. He's pretty good. Yeah, like he was saying, he's kind of once he gets a few drinks in him, he's just
Yep.
kind of stumbling around and
Yeah.
What else, man? What else?
What about some concerts you want to see in the future?
Well, like I said earlier, I'm going to see Deftones in April. That's gonna be a fucking sick show, dude. I want to see Alice in Chains.
Yep,
Rest
we
in
gotta
peace,
go.
Lane Staley, man. Rest in peace.
Oh, we also want to see Metallica in
Oh,
Syracuse.
we're going to see Metallica, baby.
That's gonna be so lit.
In April.
In
Yeah,
April,
they're gonna be in
the
Syracuse.
Carrier Dome. That's gonna be lit. I'm so excited for that concert.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
I was kind of surprised they weren't in my top 5. They take up most of my.
Yeah, I listen to a lot of Metallica. Definitely Metallica.
That'll be fun.
Another big one, Slipknot, dude. Slipknot in the pit would go crazy. Start smashing my head all over the place. Yeah, that'd be a really good concert. But there's definitely more I want to see. I'm trying to think of. I definitely want to hit up a festival too because there's a lot of like really good rock festivals out there. And I tried to go with my sister last semester, but we had our finals week. We had our finals week, so that didn't end up happening. But definitely want to hit up like a festival where I can see multiple bands play in like one day. That's something I'm interested in. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that. But
that'd be lit.
Yeah.
Like I said before, I want to see Zach Top. Been listening to him since pretty early, so he just doesn't perform anywhere close to here. So gonna have to go down south to see him, I guess. Got to see Megan Maroney. That's wifey. She'll be in Canandaigua this summer, so I might have to go. That'd be pretty fun. Kind of, it's so expensive and it's already sold out. But Sand in My Boots Festival would be lit. It's Morgan Wallen is heading it, and it's down in Alabama. Bunch of people. I'd get to see Riley Green. He's also got some rappers on there, which is kind of cool.
Who's he got on there?
He's got T-Pain. He's got Moneybagg Yo on there.
Moneybagg Yo, fire.
So yeah, it's got Big X the Plug too, actually. So 3 Doors Down, 2 Chainz. Be a fun.
That'd be a good
festival, but
for sure.
Way too expensive, and it's already sold out. Could join the wait list, but
then you gotta fly, and then you gotta pay all
get a hotel.
BS.
Yeah, to go to Alabama.
Yeah,
it'd be sick, but
yeah.
It's all right. Anything else like music wise? Want to talk about?
Starting to play the drums again. I played a little bit in high school for my band. We just kind of we did some like movie, like we would play the song during the movie and we'd like play the movie. So that was kind of cool. We did that for like Indiana Jones. That was kind of cool sick. For like a concert. But yeah, I've been starting to drum again. I'm looking into getting my first drum set. If you guys have any recommendations for that, definitely feel free to leave some comments below. I'm thinking about just getting an electric one, maybe the Alesis Nitro Max, possibly. It's like $399. It's in a pretty good price range for what I'm kind of looking for. It has Bluetooth on it, but yeah, thinking about wanting to get a drum set, starting to play. Definitely want to learn guitar.
Mm-hmm.
Acoustic first, and then start getting into electric. Start playing that heavy shit.
Yep.
But I know he wants to definitely play some stuff too.
Kind of like him. I played drums in middle school and high school, and then I just kind of stopped. Got busy with other things, but yeah, my dad has a acoustic guitar that he hasn't really played too much. Said I can have it, so I'm gonna start learning how to play acoustic. Might as well start it now. Just try and figure that out, and like you said, get into electric after. Once I start
definitely
learning how to play some crazy shit.
And what sucks about the like playing guitar and stuff is just it takes a while. You gotta just practice a lot.
Lots of different chords.
Lots of different notes, chords. Yeah, It's definitely a process.
Strumming patterns too.
Yeah, the strumming, like you got to learn the strumming and then where to put your hands on the frets and all that. It's just like it's a lot, but like it's very rewarding. That's like definitely what we both want to do with music as well.
That'd be fun. I might start that this week, honestly.
Yeah,
start fucking around with it.
I'm waiting to get a big
how to
paycheck, and then I'm getting an electric drum set, dude.
Start shredding.
Yeah, dude. Start jamming out stuff.
Might as well.
Yeah, dude.
Plug some headphones in,
and
probably.
Dude, yeah,
like
the perks about that is I can just plug it right into my headphones.
Yeah.
And playing right
you can
in
play
my
as
headphones.
loud as you want. Yeah.
Yeah. And
you don't have to worry about people
play out
yelling at you.
loud. I could plug it into an amp. There's like a variation of some of the drum sets that have an amp.
Yeah.
That I can play it through the amp, so it wouldn't be super loud.
Exactly.
So, yeah,
definitely
I guess we'll see what happens with that. But
yeah, not too bad.
Yeah. Any concerts you want to see or anything?
What else do I want to see?
Any other big ones, I should say.
Kind of wanted to see Post Malone last year. I was gonna go, but my buddy who also likes Post Malone kind of bitched out, so didn't happen. Would have saw him in Syracuse. That would have been pretty fun. Yeah, like you said, Alice in Chains. That'd be sick.
We gotta go to that one.
We gotta go. Yeah.
I can't wait for Metallica too, dude.
Metallica's gonna be a lot
They're
of fun.
literally like 40 minutes from our school, so yeah, we're definitely going to that.
Yeah, I hope. I did want to see Jason Aldean this summer. That would have been fun. Had a couple friends that went to it, said it was pretty good. And then Morgan hopefully goes on tour again. I'll bite the bullet, spend some money on that just to see him. Yep. So
for sure.
Yeah, that's all I got pretty much for concerts.
Yeah. I think I'm pretty much good with talking about concerts and
music.
Yeah, music.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we'll hopefully do some more album reactions in the future. That's something we talked about doing. Do a whole mix of things, stuff that we've maybe already listened to. We'll just react to it on live stream, or new albums, like I mentioned. Maybe that Lil Baby album, which we probably won't do, but that's just like an example of some things we could do in the future. Anything else music related you want to see, just let us know. Maybe once we start learning drums and guitar, have a little jam session on live stream or something like that. That's
future things. Yeah. Like I gotta get better at the drums. He's gotta learn guitar. But yeah. Leave some stuff down in the comments what you want to see.
Yeah, we're gonna try even if it's not music related, just whatever you want to see.
Anything you want to see, we'll cover it. We'll try to cover it. We're gonna try to get a lot of videos out for you guys as much as possible,
especially during this winter break.
Yeah, we're on winter break, so we're gonna try to get as many videos in as we can.
Yep.
Once again, we had a lot of technical difficulties last night trying to upload our last video.
Yeah, I think it was the Wi-Fi though.
It was the Wi-Fi that was taking forever. It took like all night for it to upload, but from now on it should be good now.
It's out now.
Yeah, it's out right now.
If you haven't
check it out right now. It'll be right in the description there in our videos. You can check that out now.
Yep.
I think that's all I got.
That's all we got for you today. Like, comment, subscribe.
Yes, sir. We'll see you all in the next one. Peace.
first time in the country. She took it out of my truck. She drove off like Joan in a train. She